The angel of the Lord said to the shepherds, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I proclaim to you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For today, in the city of David, a Savior has been born for you, who is Messiah and Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find an infant wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." Suddenly, there was a multitude of the heavenly host with the angel praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth, peace to those on whom his favor rests." Those words from Luke's gospel remind us of one of the most remarkable miracles ever and the true meaning of Christmas. A virgin conceives and bears the Son of God. As we celebrate Christmas 2025 here in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown, that spirit can be found in our parishes and Catholic schools. Today, we highlight the stories, the sights and sounds, the traditions, the blessings of this remarkable season when we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, our Emmanuel, God with us. Joy to the world. It's Christmas in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown. Welcome to this Proclaim TV Christmas special. I'm Tony DeGault, Director of Communications for the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown. Glad you're with us. Christmas, first and foremost, is a celebration of the birth of Christ, the Word made flesh. Some also say that Christmas is about children and the joy it brings them. One beautiful little girl from Our Lady of Fatima Parish in Altoona is ready to embrace this Christmas with great elation following a life-saving heart transplant earlier this year. Indeed, this Christmas for the youngster and her family promises to be very different than last year. Like many youngsters, Gwen Gabriel loves Sonic the Hedgehog and is probably hoping Santa brings her something related to the popular video game series. No matter what he ends up leaving under her tree this Christmas, Gwen already received the best gift possible earlier this year. Her unimaginable journey started shortly after birth when she was diagnosed with hypoplastic right heart syndrome, a congenital heart defect where the right side of the heart is underdeveloped.
Her first surgery was when she was a week old. That surgery ended up failing at the time due to the coronary anatomy that she had going on.
That was in 2016, and the only option was a heart transplant. After a 78-day wait, the infant received her first transplant.
It was kind of a bumpy road, recovery-wise, from the first one. There were some issues early on that I think contributed to the heart itself failing.
Fast forward to early last year when Gwen came down with an upper respiratory infection.
That, at that point, threw her heart, her first transplanted heart, into overdrive, and it just couldn't keep up with her anymore.
The girl was flown to Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh on February 24, 2024, and did not return home until April 14, 2025, after receiving a second new heart for which she waited 339 days. That extended period presented a multitude of health challenges for Gwen and a slew of emotional ups and downs for her loved ones. Now Gwen, 9 years old, is back in her groove, loving life as a second grader at the McAuliffe Heights program at Irving Elementary School in Altoona, where art is among her favorite classes. As she and her family, members of Our Lady of Fatima Parish in Altoona, prepare to celebrate Christmas, they do so with immense gratitude.
I definitely feel like Gwen, in general, has brought me closer to God, to Jesus, to everything. The hospitalization itself was absolutely grueling. I think I prayed, I prayed more than every day, just for, it wasn't even to find our heart, it was just for peace. And it wasn't like, it wasn't like a, hey, I need you to fix her. It was just peace, because there was just so much hurt and I just feel like so much pain. Like, she was suffering, we were all suffering, and the support of everyone in this community, this church, it means the absolute world to us, because we would not have been able to get through this, both physically, financially, and emotionally, without everyone's support.
Without a doubt, this Christmas for the Gabriel clan will be very different than last Christmas, which they spent in Pittsburgh while Gwen was hospitalized.
I'm so excited for Christmas this year, just because of the appreciation that I feel like I now have for, again, the mundane, the everyday. The season itself has always brought me so much joy, especially as a kid, and I hope to share that joy with the rest of my family this year. But I think all of us are really going to have a better, a more spiritual, a more meaningful Christmas, because truthfully, all it is about is family and each other and God and Jesus' birth. But now that we're all here together to celebrate, that means more to me than absolutely anything.
Gwen's sister Lilith also has high hopes for a great Christmas.
That it's the best one yet, and that Gwen has a better Christmas than last year since she was in the hospital, and I just hope our whole family and Gwen to have a really good Christmas.
While Gwen continues to thrive and look forward to a sonic gift or two from Santa, her mom has a message for the person from whom Gwen's new heart came.
We will continue to honor you and continue your legacy, and I hope you get to see all the places that part of you was going, and I hope you enjoyed the beach. I hope you like second grade. I hope you like Sonic, because Gwen loves Sonic, so you've given us, my whole family, the greatest gift that anybody could have ever given us.
A healthy and blessed Christmas to Gwen and her family. Read more about Gwen's journey in the special Christmas edition of Proclaim magazine. Well, it's become a treasured tradition here in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown, our Priest Christmas Choir. They're back again this year to make the season merry and bright with beautiful music. This year, the choir includes some of the regulars and some new faces. The Very Reverend Alan Thomas, the Very Reverend John Burns, the Very Reverend Tom Stabile, TOR, the Very Reverend Matthew Baum, Monsignor Michael Becker, Father Al Ledoux, Father Brian Saylor, Father Timothy Harris, TOR, Father Jeremy Muller, and Father Justin Treon. Under the direction of Basilica Music Director Jonathan Nagy and Basilica musician Monica Hogue, it is my great pleasure to welcome the 2025 Priest Christmas Choir now with God Rest Ye Merry, Gentlemen. Beautiful job as always, and the priest choir will be back later in the show. Well, amid enjoying the beautiful decorations and opening wonderful gifts, I hope you'll take time this Christmas for some spiritual reflection about the true meaning of this season and what's really important. I tapped two of our beloved senior priests to give us a little perspective, Monsignor David Lockard and Father Leonard Wojtek, both residents at the diocese's new Priest Retirement Center, St. Leonard's Home in Hollidaysburg.
I think the key is to be able to have a sense of wonder, a sense of excitement again, to look at things, especially at Christmas, with the eyes of a child and see them in a hopeful and to see them in a very positive way. Because Christmas can get very stale if you're not careful. But when you look at Christmas through the eyes of a child, they're filled with wonder and awe. They look at the lights, they look at the nativity scene, and they look at almost everything with so much excitement and wonder, and they enjoy things just the way they are. They don't have any great expectations. They're just grateful to have what they have. And I think as you get older, life gets too complicated. We can't enjoy things just for what God has given us. And just what Christmas really means is so beautiful, so powerful. That God became man, that God became one of us. He loved us so much. It is a simple message, but a powerful message, and one we can take for granted. And I think especially now we want to again emphasize, this mystery, the incarnation, the mystery of God's love for us.
We have nativity scenes in our churches, our Catholic schools, and hopefully in every home to remind us of something, that Jesus was not born in a palace. He wasn't born in a hospital. He wasn't even born in an upper room of a nice, cozy home. He was born in a barn, basically, a stable. Why? Well, he was poor, for one thing, and also the people in Bethlehem were not the most hospitable in the world. They said there was no room for them in the inn, but I bet if they had had a bag of gold in their hand, they would have found room, but they didn't, so they got shoved into the barn. And I think we can never forget that about Christmas, of all the other wonderful things that we do and beautiful decorations that we have and gifts and everything. Bottom line is we're celebrating the birth of our Savior, who was born in a barn because he was poor, had no friends in high places, no connections, and he was kind of shoved out, get out there. I think the reaction should be, what can I do every day of the year to help people who are suffering from poverty and homelessness and lack of heat, like the Holy Family was on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. That to me is the message of Christmas we have to take with us every day of the year. Thank you, and God bless all of you this Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to Monsignor Lockard and Father Wojtek. Well, visiting with Santa and taking a photo is a popular childhood tradition. Even many of our clergy did so as young boys. Throughout the show, we'll pop up pictures of a future priest with Santa from back in the day and let you guess who he is. Here's our first one. We'll reveal who's in the photos later in the show. More sounds of the season now. Let's head to St. Matthew's School in Tyrone, where the bell choir, under the direction of music teacher Debbie Johnson, is jingling all the way. Love the sound of bells at Christmas. Great job, St. Matthew students. Well, there is much more to come on our Proclaim TV Christmas special, Joy to the World, Christmas in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown, including my conversation with Father John Burns here at the historic Basilica of St. Michael the Archangel in Loretto. All right, we're about 5 minutes in and the sisters are off and running. 4 religious sisters compete in a gingerbread house decorating contest, and there's a special celebrity judge. It's a Christmas tradition to have Father Saylor come into the Proclaim kitchen and make something wonderful. The cookie baking priest, Father Brian Saylor, is back in the Proclaim kitchen whipping up a Christmas treat. Find out what he's making and wait until you hear how many cookies he's baking this year for family and friends.
Oh, it's just fun to sit here and be with people and sit here and talk and dip chocolate at the same time.
Yeah. How sweet it is. Join me at a local parish where folks are immersed in their Christmas candy-making fundraiser.
I'm Father Anthony Francis, Franciscan friar, pastor of St. Francis of Assisi Parish in the west end of Johnstown. Wishing you and your family and your friends and relatives a most blessed, holy Christmas, filled with good health, happiness, and holiness. I wish you also from the bottom of my heart to your heart, Shalom.
At the Mount, things are, well, elevated. And it's not just because we're on a mountain. The experience at a small college like Mount Aloysius is actually personal. The faculty and staff know my goals. It's a level of support you won't find at other colleges. And the Mount backs it up with career-focused partnerships and majors. As soon as I visited, it just felt like home. That's what makes this place different. Makes college elevated. Mount Aloysius College.
For over 40 years, Mariana's Fundraisers has been helping to make your community better, one delicious hoagie and pizza at a time. Now more than ever, we're here to help you raise money. Our products are made fresh daily and delivered in refrigerated trucks. We have a wide selection of 12-inch pizzas and 14-inch famous hoagies to choose from. Your customers will love the variety and your group will love raising money. Mariana's Fundraisers, the fundraiser that sells itself.
Do you want to bank with a financial institution that cares about people over profits? Open an account with ARC Federal Credit Union to get access to all the membership benefits. Fewer fees, lower loan rates for car, home, personal, and business loans with online and mobile access. Bank better with ARC Federal Credit Union. Call or text today, 814-946-0857.
For 60 years, Garvey Manor has been more than a place to live. It's been a retirement community filled with love, faith, and a commitment to our residents' quality of life. Led by the Carmelite Sisters for the Aged and Infirm, our mission is rooted in compassion, caring for every resident with dignity and respect. Since 1965, our campus has grown into a vibrant community, offering independent living cottages and apartments, personal care, skilled nursing, memory care, and short-term rehabilitation. Garvey Manor, celebrating 60 years of faith, family, and compassionate care.
The Independent Catholic Foundation has become the largest charitable foundation in Central PA, with investments aligned according to the ethical, moral, and social teachings of the Catholic Church. Our endowments produce nearly $2 million in financial aid for local parishes, schools, ministries, and cemeteries. To learn more about the Independent Catholic Foundation, call or visit us online. Entrust your legacy with the Independent Catholic Foundation.
Well, like everyone else, Bishop Mark is busy preparing for Christmas. Bishop will celebrate the Proclaim TV Mass on Christmas Eve, December 24th at 4 p.m. at St. John Gulbert Cathedral in Johnstown. It'll be broadcast live on WATM ABC 23. As always, Bishop will also celebrate Midnight Mass at the Cathedral of the Blessed Sacrament in Altoona, which will be broadcast live on radio station WRTA 98.5 FM, 1240 AM, thanks to our friends at Leitner Communications. And of course, here at the Basilica of St. Michael the Archangel in Loretto, Christmas is a special time. The rector and my host today joined me earlier for a Christmas conversation. Well, for me, it's not Christmas without a visit with my good friend, Father John Burns, rector of the Basilica. Father, thank you for hosting me once again today. I know it's a lot of work to set everything up, but you and your team do it so well, so I appreciate it.
Merry Christmas, Tony. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. You know, as we think about Christmas in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown, at least I cannot help but recall, that first Christmas with Father Gallitzin, the first Christmas midnight mass here in what became the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown. And you and your folks here at the Basilica carry that tradition on so beautifully. Talk to me about the joy of Christmas here at the Basilica.
Well, what makes it so special is it's also our parish anniversary.
Yeah.
It is the very first Mass of Christmas, 1799. And so every year, not only are we celebrating Christmas, but we're giving thanks to God for who we are as a parish community, giving thanks to God for the beautiful church that we have the privilege to pray in, and the great joy of knowing our history well of Father Gallitzin. This is a special Christmas. We're concluding our anniversary year, the 225th anniversary of Father Gallitzin arriving, so it's a special year.
Absolutely, very special as always, so I know it was a great year for you. Midnight Mass here is always amazing, and then another great tradition here in this parish, you always have a beautiful musical Christmas concert, and that's planned again for this year. Tell us about it.
Sure. It's really important to realize, even in Father Glitzin's time, just getting together during the holidays and enjoying some music is an important part of celebrating Jesus' birth. And we're just so blessed with Mr. Jonathan Nagy, our director of music, our adult choir, our children's choir, who continue that tradition. I have no doubt that after a while, Father Gallitzin had a choir. He played the violin, as we know, and music has been in these mountains and hills for decades and decades.
Yeah, and so this year that's coming up on Monday, December 29th at 6 o'clock here at the Basilica. If you have never been, I really encourage you to come because the music is phenomenal, but also the backdrop of the beautiful Basilica Christmas decorations. I mean, it is really a wonderful Christmas experience.
I always tell folks, if you can't get to Europe and you can't get to Rome or Vienna or somewhere, just come here and you'll have a little bit of that experience of a European Christmas.
Yeah, so please be here at the Basilica on Monday, December 29th. A great evening. Father, as always, thank you again for hosting me, and I wish you and your parishioners and your family a very blessed and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Tony. Good to be with you.
Our diocese is blessed with many gifted musicians, and Christmas is one of the best times of the year to showcase those talents. Take a listen to Coventry Carol by the Schola Choir of St. John. The Schola Choir of St. John, my thanks. So, there's never a bad time of year to enjoy candy, but at Christmas, it seems like we all indulge in the sweet treat a little more. As always, St. John the Evangelist Parish in Everett is providing comfort and joy with its annual Christmas candy-making fundraiser. I visited the parish recently when the candy-making elves were hard at work.
Welcome everyone to St. John the Evangelist in Everett and our candy making operation. Our candy making operation starts here in the back melting the chocolate.
Well, now I'm here with Walter, and he's doing some muscle work. Walter, what are you up to?
I'm slicing, or actually sectioning the meltaways into squares.
Looks
and
pretty good.
These are the crispy ones.
You're helping your parish, and you've been doing it for a number of years. Tell us about the joy it brings you.
It just is an activity that is appreciated by a lot of people, and I know it is because everybody likes candy.
Right.
And we keep it affordable for our parish members too. We haven't raised prices that much over the years, and I've been doing this for more than 10 years now.
So I'm here with some of the candy makers. I'm here with Caroline. Hi, Caroline. How are you?
Good.
Caroline is a 6th grader, and she has a day off school today, so she's devoting it to candy making here at St. John the Evangelist. That's very kind of you. Tell us what you're making.
I'm making peanut butter meltaways with pretzels in them.
Peanut butter meltaways with pretzels. My obvious question is it hard to not be sampling as you're making? I think if I were you, I'd be making one and eating one. How do you resist?
I don't know.
You just have some good willpower, huh? What is your favorite one? You said you were making the pretzels. There's also the ones with the Rice Krispies. What are your favorites?
Probably this one.
Yeah, they are pretty good. Tell us about the joy of this endeavor.
Oh, it's just fun to sit here and be with people and
Yeah.
sit here and talk and dip chocolate at the same time.
Yeah, and it's an important fundraiser for the parish. I think that's very important.
It
and
is.
I think you're one of very few, if any, parishes that are still making candy. A lot of parishes make pierogi and nut rolls and things
Which
like
I
that.
admire.
But this is good candy because Father Fairman shared some with me last year. Very good candy, but it's an
Very
important fundraiser for the parish. Talk about that.
It's one of those things that people have appreciated through the years because we've done it for so long. People appreciate it, and we're able to get out and just be able to support the parish in the way that we do.
Yeah.
It makes it all worthwhile.
We make peanut butter meltaways, plain, and also with pretzels, and also with crispy rice cereal. We make peanut clusters, cashew clusters, almond bark, almond coconut bliss, and also assorted. And we also make heavenly hash bars, which are small dark chocolate bars with cashews and raisins. And we also dip pretzel rods in peanut butter and chocolate, and we also dip pretzel rods in chocolate. And for a pound of candy, it's $14. You can also get a bag for $7, which is a half pound. And we make a lot of our varieties in milk and dark. From everyone at St. John the Evangelist Parish in Everett,
Merry Christmas!
And Father Fairman always shares some of that candy with me. It is exceptional. I highly recommend it. Well, from sweet treats to more sweet sounds from our Catholic school students. Take a listen to a group from Bishop Carroll Catholic High School in Ebensburg with The First Noel. Beautiful sounds of the season. Time now for another photo of one of our priests with Santa when he was a child. Check out this little guy. Can you guess who the young man is? We'll reveal his identity later in the show. Well, plenty more ahead, including more from our priest's Christmas choir. Also, coming up.
Behind me, you see the Presepio, which is the story of the Nativity through Italian eyes.
Father Aaron Magsudi walks us through a beautiful Italian Christmas tradition at a local parish. Plus, from hearing confessions to making sweet confections, Father Brian Saylor does it all. Cookie baking in the Proclaim kitchen next. You're watching the Proclaim TV Christmas special, Joy to the World, Christmas in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown.
Hi, I'm Father Alan Thomas. I'm the pastor of St. Mary and St. Michael parishes in Hollidaysburg, and I'm the Vicar General of the Diocese. I want to wish all of you a very happy, blessed, and peaceful Christmas.
Just days before Christmas and all through the house, the kids were reliving the Big Crazy Mouse, the Yo-Yo, the Dizzy Dragons, Pharaoh's Fury, and the Laguna Splash Water Park too. All the rides, all the waves, all the fun, all the food. Before you curl up for a long winter's nap, get the kids what they really want, a Del Grosso's Park Season Pass. There are now 3 Season Pass tiers. You choose the pass that's best for you. Season Passes are on sale at the park office and anytime online at mydelgrossopark.com.
ARC Federal Credit Union. We can help with student loans by offering innovative private lending solutions with competitive fixed or variable rates. One-time application process for duration of undergrad enrollment. Reduced rate when signed up for automatic payments. Multiple repayment options. Borrow local from a not-for-profit credit union you can trust. Bank better with ARC student loans. Call or text today.
The Independent Catholic Foundation has become the largest charitable foundation in Central PA, with investments aligned according to the ethical, moral, and social teachings of the Catholic Church. Our endowments produce nearly $2 million in financial aid for local parishes, schools, ministries, and cemeteries. To learn more about the Independent Catholic Foundation, call or visit us online. Entrust your legacy with the Independent Catholic Foundation.
For 60 years, Garvey Manor has been more than a place to live. It's been a retirement community filled with love, faith, and a commitment to our residents' quality of life. Led by the Carmelite Sisters for the Aged and Infirm, our mission is rooted in compassion, caring for every resident with dignity and respect. Since 1965, our campus has grown into a vibrant community, offering independent living cottages and apartments, personal care, skilled nursing, memory care, and short-term rehabilitation. Garvey Manor, celebrating 60 years of faith, family, and compassionate care.
At the Mount, things are, well, elevated. And it's not just because we're on a mountain. The experience at a small college like Mount Aloysius is actually personal. The faculty and staff know my goals. It's a level of support you won't find at other colleges. And the Mount backs it up with career-focused partnerships and majors. As soon as I visited, it just felt like home. That's what makes this place different, makes college elevated. Mount Aloysius College.
Welcome back to the Proclaim TV Christmas special, Joy to the World, Christmas in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown. I'm Tony DeGaulle. Ethnic traditions are a big part of Christmas. Locally, Our Lady of Mount Carmel Parish in Altoona is home to a beloved Italian tradition, the Presepio, which is the Italian Nativity. Father Aaron Magsuti, pastor of All Saints Parish in Boswell, Holy Family Parish in Hooversville, and Our Lady Queen of Angels Parish in Central City, has a passion for ethnic customs. With help from his friends in the religious community, the Sister Servants of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus, Father Magsuti produced a video celebrating the significance of the Presepio.
There's an Italian idiom which translates, "The entire world is a village." It's a way of saying something we all know, namely, people are the same no matter where you go. As the ever cliche adage says, everybody's normal until you get to know them. Now, while we all know this, if we want to take that idea that we all know well, people are the same, people are complicated, perhaps a place that shows us that idea but transfigured and elevated better than any other in our region is here at Our Lady of Mount Carmel Church in Altoona. Behind me you see the Presepio, which is the story of the Nativity through Italian eyes. There are figures in this that are familiar. Our Blessed Lady and St. Joseph, the Christ child, the shepherds, the wise men, but there are other figures that are a little bit more unexpected. Here you see people who are baking bread, who are in a marketplace. You see ordinary people who are at their labors. You see animals and all kinds of animals. A lot of the people here, especially children, bring some of their own statues of deer and dolphins and fish and ducks and dogs. All of these things reflect the goodness of God. It's a reminder that God came in the flesh and dwelt among us, and that is a reason for hope.
Thank you, Father Magsudi, and the pastor of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, the Very Reverend Frank Scornienci, TOR, extends a warm invitation to visit the parish this Christmas season and see the Presepio in person. Meanwhile, Father Magsudi is getting ready for a beautiful ethnic Christmas tradition at one of his parishes. All Saints Parish in Boswell will host its annual singing of Polish Christmas carols known as Koledy on January 4th, the Solemnity of the Epiphany, at 2 p.m. The parish's Polish choir will perform, which includes a 96-year-old parishioner singing with her great-grandchildren. Following the music, there will be benediction of the Blessed Sacrament and refreshments. Again, Sunday, January 4th at 2, all are welcome. Well, the arts are alive at Bishop Guilfoyle Academy this Christmas. Let's head to the junior and senior high campus where some students are celebrating the birth of Christ in song with Away in a Manger. Musicians from Bishop Guilfoyle Academy, great job. Well, Advent and Christmas are busy times for pastors, but one priest always finds time to make the best treats for his family, and of course, for Santa. Let's head to the Proclaim Kitchen. Merry Christmas, everyone. When you think Christmas, you might think cookies, and when you think cookies, you think of the cookie baking priest, Father Brian Saylor. Always great to have you with us.
Thanks, Tony. Always great to be here.
Wonderful. It's a Christmas tradition to have Father Saylor come into the Proclaim Kitchen and make something wonderful, because when it comes to cookie baking, he really is the king. I mean, we'll get into that later, but no one does it like he does. What are you making today for us?
We are making pecan crescent cookies.
Sounds delicious, as always. Why don't you get us started, and then we'll chat later.
It's a pretty simple recipe. We have some butter, softened butter, in our mixer. To that, we're going to add confectioner's sugar. So get that in. And then we're going to add to that some orange zest and some cinnamon.
Here we go.
And then we're going to add some vanilla. So put that in. And then we're just going to give that a mix. It pretty much runs constantly until I get all my cookie baking done.
And you bake well over 1,000 cookies.
Yeah, I've traditionally done around 1,200, 1,500 cookies. These are my gifts to my family that I do. My mother gets a huge tray that we use for the family get-together on Christmas Eve. My brother gets some for his Christmas, and then all of my cousins get them for their Christmas celebrations.
What's the most popular cookie you make?
I would say anything with peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah.
So the peanut butter cup cookies or the Hershey Kiss cookies, those are probably the most popular.
They're legendary. Everyone loves those.
Everybody does love those. Okay. We've given that a mix. Then we're going to add the flour. Get that in. I'm just going to lower this.
Smelling good already.
Well, it's all those aromatics in there.
Now, is there a particular cookie that's really a challenge to bake? You know, some are more involved than others.
I have had issues with Linzer cookies. I've broken many a pump trying to get those cookies out. I don't know what it is. I have an aversion to the dough. It's always too thick, no matter what I do. And so that's the one cookie I've given up on.
Okay.
I don't try to make those anymore. The last thing we're going to add are our finely chopped pecans.
Okay, the star of the show.
The star of the show. And then we'll just give that another quick mix.
Something very holiday about pecans.
Yes, yeah, the fall season and pecans.
Well, the waiting is almost over. The pecan crescents are out of the oven. What's next, Father?
So after you let them cool for about 5-10 minutes, you're going to take them while they're still a little bit warm, and you're going to just dredge them in more of the confectioner's sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Get them looking nice and Christmassy.
Yeah, it looks good. Well, it's the best part of my job. I get to sample what Father Saylor made. Pecan crescents.
That's
and
it.
this was a new recipe for you, not one of your normal.
I've done other things with pecans, but never the crescents.
All right, let's give them a try. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Yeah.
And not overly sweet, which I love.
No, you get more of the pecan flavoring.
Father, always a pleasure being with you in the kitchen. I wish you and your family and your parishioners a very blessed and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you again in 2026.
Thank you, Tony.
And after baking cookies with me, Father Saylor traded his recipe book for his songbook. He and the other members of the priest choir are back now with a beautiful remix of the classic Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin, mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, shine like the star. Your silent guide, shepherd and king's light. Shimmer in the skies, so empty, lonely, rising in the dawn of your seeing clouds. Jesus, known as your night and day, cheerings us wayward at your loving song.
My thanks again to our Priest Christmas Choir under the direction of Basilica Music Director Jonathan Nagy and Basilica musician Monica Hoke. Time now for another priest photo with Santa from back in the day. Who might this little guy be? Do you recognize him? We're getting ready to reveal his identity and the other two in just minutes, so stay tuned. We'll sneak in one more quick break and then time for some friendly competition. 4 delightful religious sisters face off in a gingerbread house decorating contest. Who will achieve sweet success? Our celebrity judge will decide. And then instruments and bells galore, along with some of the most angelic voices of Christmas. A grand musical finale with the Holy Name School Choir in Ebensburg.
My name's Father Dave Pellis. I'm the pastor of St. Benedict Parish in Johnstown. On behalf of myself and our parish family, I'd like to extend to you and your family and friends very happy, blessed, peace-filled Christmas. May your new year be filled with health, good wishes, and joy.
The Independent Catholic Foundation has become the largest charitable foundation in Central PA, with investments aligned according to the ethical, moral, and social teachings of the Catholic Church. Our endowments produce nearly $2 million in financial aid for local parishes, schools, ministries, and cemeteries. To learn more about the Independent Catholic Foundation, call or visit us online. Entrust your legacy with the Independent Catholic Foundation.
For 60 years, Garvey Manor has been more than a place to live. It's been a retirement community filled with love, faith, and a commitment to our residents' quality of life. Led by the Carmelite Sisters for the Aged and Infirm, our mission is rooted in compassion, caring for every resident with dignity and respect. Since 1965, our campus has grown into a vibrant community, offering independent living cottages and apartments, personal care, skilled nursing, memory care, and short-term rehabilitation. Garvey Manor, celebrating 60 years of faith, family, and compassionate care.
ARC Federal Credit Union. We can help with youth accounts by building healthy financial habits starting at a young age, opening an account as soon as they are assigned a Social Security number, providing age-appropriate financial literacy materials, offering free services like financial counseling to teens and young adults to establish themselves financially. Bank better with ARC youth accounts. Call or text today.
At the Mount, things are, well, elevated. And it's not just because we're on a mountain. The experience at a small college like Mount Aloysius is actually personal. The faculty and staff know my goals. It's a level of support you won't find at other colleges. And the Mount backs it up with career-focused partnerships and majors. As soon as I visited, it just felt like home. That's what makes this place different. Makes college elevated. Mount Aloysius College.
Looking for the perfect Christmas gift? Del Grosso Park season passes are the gift that keeps on giving. No wrapping, no batteries, no assembly required, just sunshine and smiles all summer long. There are now 3 season pass tiers. You choose the pass that's best for the park lover in your life. A summer full of fun family memories at a great price. Season passes are available anytime online or in person at the park office. Season pass perks, pricing, and details at mydelgrossopark.com.
Well, 'tis the season to be jolly, but that doesn't mean there's no room for a little friendly competition. 4 religious sisters joined me at our Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown Pastoral Center for a sweet Christmas tradition, gingerbread house decorating. Welcome to our first ever proclaimed gingerbread house decorating contest. First among them today, Sister Cindy Burns. Sister, always good to see you.
And also with you.
Tell us, I love this lady. Tell us about yourself.
Sister Cindy Burns. I'm a member of the Carmelite Community of the Word. I work at St. Benedict Parish in Johnstown.
Everybody's just so cool here.
All your fans of Garvey and Marion Heights will be rooting for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, I said I wish I had a bigger pocket so I can carry all of them in my heart. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, it's hard to believe you've been here for almost a year, but
Yeah.
We've loved having you. We'll start soon, so get ready.
Yeah.
Now I am with a religious sister who's got the moves. If you watched my coverage from ShyCon this past year, she was up and rocking with the young people. Sister Vivian from Portage, how are you?
I'm doing well, Tony.
You were having fun at ShyCon this year.
Oh my goodness, I think I danced for all the youth present
You were
for that
wonderful.
event.
It was wonderful for them to see. It was a great day. And last but not least, another sister who just exudes joy and happiness, Sister Jana Paula of the Sister Servants of the Most Sacred Heart of Jesus. Welcome. Tell us about yourself.
Thank you. I'm from Poland, and I am here around 4 years, and everything for me is a very big experience because everything what you're doing here, we don't doing in Poland, and we can see what will happen.
This can't go on forever.
So far, so good. We're looking good. Meet our celebrity judge. Sisters, he came all the way from upstairs just to see your gingerbread houses.
Having looked at all the artistic qualities of these creations, I'm choosing number 3.
Number 3.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sister Sydney Burns. Bishop, it was a little replica of Incarnation Center in Gallitzin.
You
where
probably
she
didn't know
resides.
that, did you?
And I want to take this opportunity to thank all 4 of you and your communities for your beautiful presence in our diocese. You bring joy to all of us, so thank you for all you do. That was a fun morning with that group. Merry Christmas to the sisters and to their religious communities. Time now to reveal our Santa photos and who the boys with Santa are. Starting with the most recent one I showed you, this little guy here with Santa. Do you know who he is? It's Father Michael Pleva, pastor of St. Joseph Parish in Bellwood and St. Matthew Parish in Tyrone. Before that, I showed you this photo, another nice young man with Santa, and that's his sister joining him. That boy is Father Brian Norris, pastor of St. Therese of the Child Jesus Parish in Altoona, the Diocesan Vocations Recruiter, and Diocesan Director of Campus Ministry. The first photo I showed you was this one, and we're focusing on the young man on the right. Do you know who that young man is? Well, it's none other than Bishop Mark sitting on Santa's lap and joined by his brother Michael. My thanks to Bishop Mark's sister Betsy for that photo, and to Father Norris's mom Beth and Father Pleva's mom Marianne for the photos of their sons. Merry Christmas to the Barchek, Pleva, and Norris families. I appreciate you helping me out. Well, our grand musical finale takes us to Holy Name School in Ebensburg, where liturgical music and nurturing musical talent is always a big deal. I'm asking Santa to include the students you're about to see on his nice list after doing such a good job with one of my favorite Christmas songs, O Holy Night. a Christmas classic there with the Holy Name School Choir and Bishop Carroll Catholic High School students on piano, guitar, and drums. And special thanks to the director, Bill Rhodes, the retired music teacher at Holy Name who has partially come out of retirement to continue serving the school and mentoring student musicians. Merry Christmas to all. Well, our priest choir is standing by to close us out. But first, at the beginning of the show, I shared the story of the birth of Jesus as announced to the shepherds according to the Gospel of Luke. The Gospel goes on to say that when the angels left, the shepherds went to Bethlehem and found Mary and Joseph and the infant Jesus lying in the manger. They made known all that had been told them about this child, glorifying and praising God for all they had seen and heard. May the glory and wonder of that first Christmas be in your heart and home this Christmas season and every day of the new year. I'm Tony DeGaulle. A blessed, healthy, and Merry Christmas to you and yours, and joy to the world.